because there are some interchangeable terms, but for the record, Ericka, would you quickly just go through the different stages of, you know, the proofread, the copy edit, developmental edit, just for everyone, so we're overall.
I've described it on your fantastic program before, and as a funnel.
Yep.
You know, at the top of the funnel, you have development edit. This is the bird's eye view of your manuscript. Do all of these characters belong here? Are there gigantic holes in your plot? You know, it does, or if it's nonfiction, you know, if it's a memoir, say, I work on a fair amount of memoir, you know, what are there missing parts of this story? Are there things that a reader are going to wonder, like, you know, why didn't you tell us about this? Or maybe you went into too much detail over here on something and you're grossing me out, dude. Like, dial it back. It's the big, high level issue. Then you kind of funnel down to line edit, which is where you're just literally going through manuscript line by line and you're polishing language. You know, does this sentence have as much punch as it could have? Have you chosen the right adjectives, adverbs, you know, that sort of thing. Copy edit is the funnel's getting narrower. By the time a manuscript gets to copy edit, it's pretty much in place. This is pretty much the plot we're going to have. These are pretty much the characters we're going to have. If it's a memoir, these are pretty much the episodes we're going to talk about in this memoir. It's pretty much complete. And then you're just polishing it up.
Yep.
Commas, grammar, spelling, you know, proper names. Are they all spelled correctly? Is everybody, if you spelled it J-I-M over here, it better not be J-Y-M over here. Like consistency of terms, punctuation, all those little fine-tuning things. Then it goes to a designer and it gets laid out. Then you have a proofreader look at it, because the proofreader isn't looking for those overarching content issues. Those should have been fixed at DE or line edit. A proofreader is looking for typos, design, layout flaws, missing headers and footers, you know, page margins, everything like that. The proofreader is not just looking at the text. I think that's the thing that hangs people up on the difference between copy editing and proofreading particularly. Proofreading is not just a read of your text, it's also a check of your design.
Yep.
Proofreading is not just reading the words again, because I hear a lot of people say, well, I had it copy edited, why do I need it proofread? Because proofreading is at a different part of the process, and a proofreader checks for layout and design issues as well as text issues.
Yep.
It's not just the text at that point.
And that's typically,
I think that's where a lot of confusion is.
Like laid out. Many proofreaders I know will actually ask for a printed book because they're looking for like actual print flaws or design flaws, as well as, you know, any last minute catches.